The rule of 72 does not have a moral position. It is completely neutral. It accelerates whatever rate is at work, growth or destruction. This is exactly what Warren Buffett understood from an early age. Buffett famously said he wished he had started investing even earlier, not because he needed more money, but because he understood that time is the most irreplaceable variable in the compound interest equation. The rule of 72 shows you why. Every year you wait to invest at 10% is not just 1 year of lost growth. It is a shift in when your money first doubles, which shifts every subsequent doubling after it. Missing the first doubling delays all the doublings that follow. Buffett's mentor, Benjamin Graham, the father of value investing and author of The Intelligent Investor, called this the investor's greatest enemy. Impatience. Not volatility, not bad stock picks. Impatience. Because impatience causes people to move money out of growing accounts and into stagnant ones, often right before the exponential part of the curve kicks in. The Dalbar Quantitative Analysis of Investor Behavior, a study conducted annually since 1994, consistently shows the same devastating finding: the average investor significantly underperforms the market, not because the market failed them, but because they moved their money in and out at the wrong times. They felt the curve flattening early on and bailed before the acceleration. The rule of 72 could have told them to stay. It could have shown them that at 8%, every 9 years their patience would be rewarded with a doubling. But they never ran the number. So run the number now. On your savings account, on your retirement account, on your credit card, on your mortgage. Divide 72 by each interest rate. Write down what comes back. Those numbers, years to double, years to double, years to double, are the actual map of your financial future. Not the marketing materials from your bank, not the projections your company sends in a quarterly email. Just 72 divided by rate. Here is the counterintuitive twist that most people miss. A small improvement in rate has a massive impact on outcome. Going from 6% to 8% does not sound dramatic. But at 6%, your money doubles every 12 years. At 8%, it doubles every 9. That is 3 fewer years per doubling. Over a 36-year investing horizon, 6% gives you 3 doublings. 8% gives you 4. One more doubling does not sound like much. But one more doubling means the difference between ending with 8 times your money and ending with 16 times your money. Double the outcome from a 2% rate improvement. This is why where you put your money matters more than almost anything else you do financially. Not every year, not dramatically, just slightly better. Slightly better compounded for decades produces a completely different life. And this is where the rule of 72 becomes not just a math trick, but a decision-making filter. Before you open a new savings account, divide 72 by the rate. Before you carry a balance on a credit card, divide 72 by the rate. Before you accept the default allocation in your 401k, divide 72 by the average projected rate. Every financial product in your life has a rate. The rule of 72 turns that rate into a timeline you can actually feel. The action is simple. Today, not next week, not after the next paycheck. Open the accounts where your savings are parked and write down their interest rates. Open your credit card statement and do the same. Then divide 72 by each one. What you get back is not a number. It is a verdict. It tells you whether your money is working for you or slowly being erased. It tells you whether you're building wealth or letting someone else build theirs with your money. You checked your savings account this morning. The number looked decent. Now you know what that number is actually doing, and you have the one calculation that tells you the truth. 72 divided by your rate. That is where your financial future lives. If you got to know some actual matter of money, then please consider subscribing the channel because you don't want me to go away. So then take care and bye-bye.